I did.
Tell these young boys about it, because all these boys say they thinking, but 17 years it's hard to say you doing that. So
Facts.
tell these young boys about 17 years of a hard time.
Bet. First I'm gonna start with the 7 years I spent in Arkansas prison, because I spent 7 years in Arkansas prison, got out here, transferred back to Detroit, got in some more trouble, ended up doing 10 years up there. But the 7 years experience here was like a lot of, it was nasty here for real, bro. It was a lot of homosexual activity going on in prison, and it was going on in the name of gangs here, and it was a different look from me being from Detroit, because you know what I mean, boys was like handing out violations in organizations for certain kind of behavior. So in prison down here, that was one of the main things I seen. It was a lot of gang violence and activity as well. I seen in Arkansas prison where it appeared to be where it was okay for white homosexuals to stab brothers because other brothers was in relationships with them, and that kind of like rocked my boat like down here and made me feel different. Now, being in Michigan on the other end, well, don't get me wrong too, Arkansas was rough. Arkansas is where I seen my first individual get killed in prison at Commons. I was 18, just turned 18, and got sent from Verner in a gang riot, in the middle of a gang riot I was in at Verner, and got sent to Commons. When I was at Commons with older Crips that was like 26, 30. You know what I mean? I was only 18, just turned 18. So it was different activity going on at Commons. And I remember being in the kitchen one morning, man, and some GDs from Pine Bluff had beef with a guy, I guess, that came at one of their homeboys from Pine Bluff in a homosexual manner. And when they came and addressed it in the kitchen, addressed the guy, his homeboy spoke up like, what y'all talking about, man? They put this dude in a full Nelson and gutted him down with a lawnmower blade. I was trying to eat when it happened, and I lost all sense of my nerves. I mean, I'm holding the spoon like this, like really playing music on my plate. And my big homies, they in the kitchen, like, calm down. You gotta chill, little homie. They locked the kitchen. The police locked the kitchen because they trying to contain what's going in there. So the whole kitchen is stuck in here with the stabber, with the knife, man. So that ain't nowhere nobody want to be. Detroit, fast forward, still same kind of activities, just less visible and less out front as it was down here because people was being held accountable. The worstest thing I seen in Michigan was a dude getting some water at a water fountain and get stabbed in his eye with an ice pick. So me being in a gang, a member of a gang, even at that time, let me know, yo, I need to beef up my security. Also being a member of the Nation of Islam, man. I was a member of the Nation of Islam in prison. Also a member of the Crips. I was not active as a Crip, but I was the big homie on the yard. They still needed my guidance and my knowledge. So, you know what I mean? I was protected on all levels, but I still felt unprotected and vulnerable because of situations like that, man. You can go to the water fountain and lose your eye. I seen a guy get hit with a lock, get a hole knocked in his head with, 2 socks. With a lock tied up in 2 socks, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And open his head, bro. And the blood, the scene, man, you can't, you know what I mean? It just lets you know you're not really safe because a lot of these activities that I just described to y'all is being done by your own gang. Guys' own gangs is serving them up like that, violating them, knocking holes in their heads with locks and socks. You feel me? So it's
crazy.
It's active.
Crazy. So, like, what if, like, just hearing it, you know what I'm saying? I'm speechless, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't imagine nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So, Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Young
real
guys,
talk.
y'all heard it. While y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different route, bro. You don't necessarily got to be out here, you know what I'm saying, slanging out. But I'm not saying don't stand your ground as a man. I'm saying make smart decisions. Because one
Better
decision,
decisions. Facts.
you know what I'm saying, can lead you astray. They can always lead you astray. So I'm just giving y'all some game. He giving y'all some game of, you know what I'm saying, how to be out here longer. Don't think about the moment. They're going to get you fucked off every time. Think about the long run.
Longevity, that's what it is, man. The race ain't to the swift, it's to the endure. And that's wrote in the Bible, you know. So all y'all people, y'all say y'all church people and doing God thing, man, you got to know that the race ain't to the swift, it's to the endure.
Yep. So we done got the rough part about, you know what I'm saying, Mr. John Doe. So now just tell us about distinguishing your rap career aside from that. So how did you pull yourself from that and want to say